Backstory incoming. Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the second episode of the 12th series of Doctor Who. I couldn't be more excited, you guys. I couldn't be more excited than I am right now. I am super tired, like super uber tired. You guys have no idea. I've been lying in bed all week because I didn't feel well. I've been lying in bed for 4 days now, and this is the first day that I'm feeling better. And immediately, sitting here in front of the computer, even if I'm tired, and even if I do have 2 more days to record because today is Wednesday, but I do want to watch this freaking episode right now. I even made ambience lights. We have it a bit reddish today because of the dangers that we are in. I hope this adds to the excitement. I don't know about that one. And also I got myself some green tea to stay alive during the intro and episode and hopefully outro as well. And yes, I put milk into my tea. I don't know if people in the UK do that, but I do. And this is like a whole green tea added milk and sugar. And it tastes fantastic. I do have some things to say before we start the episode. Well, first of all, I do want to thank all of my Patreon viewers out there for all your great comments on the last week's video. Because first of all, thank you so much for your comments about my engagement and you wishing me all the best and all, and you being happy for me. This is so great. I'm so happy that I was able to share this news with you, and I want to just say thank you to all of you out there who wrote a comment saying congratulations. I really appreciate it so much, and I couldn't be happier about this news. Second of all, my patrons also have told me that none of you in the UK, or at least the people who wrote comments, you weren't spoiled about our big entrance of the Master. You weren't spoiled this time. You were surprised, just as I was last week. So this is great. I really love that. I love to hear that because we've had so many revelations on Doctor Who already, and each and every single time someone in the comments told me, oh, by the way, they advertised this before the episode even started. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? They tell you about people coming back to the show. They tell you about monsters coming back to the show. They talk about stuff that happens in the finale, and you guys like, oh, thanks for that one. Now I don't even need to watch the episode. It's not that bad, but what the heck is going on in the UK? So I'm really happy for you that at least some of you didn't get spoiled, because that was a big surprise. Like, it blew my mind last week, and still I don't know what to think of it. I still don't know if it's true though, because I don't know. The person said to the doctor, none of what you believe to be true is real. So who tells us whether he really is the Master or just saying that he is? Which I really think it's the Master, but I don't know. Can we be sure? I don't think we can. And also, I made notes while editing this time because it's a very important episode. And I want to sound clever and intelligent while going into the second episode. So I paid close attention while rewatching the first episode while editing it. I mean, I was already kind of not feeling well, so I don't know how good that worked. But I got some things like while rewatching, I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I forgot that because they said that in the first few minutes of the episode or the first half of the episode. And oh my gosh, that makes sense in hindsight. So I wanted to talk about this real brief. And all of those points are connected to that one scene where the Master says to the Doctor, none of what you believe to be true is real. Your life is a lie. First of all, The car in the beginning, like the black men car that collected all of our people in the beginning, it started acting crazy. The doctor couldn't find out what's going on with the car. She couldn't prevent it. Like, they weren't killed, so she prevented something, but she really had no clue what was going on with the car in the first place. So the technology was above her head. Is that how you say that? Like, it was nothing that she could really handle to begin with. She was really struggling saving our lives. And when they got out the car and they started talking about what happened, she had no clue whatsoever. Not even like, oh, yeah, I do know those alien types and they might be the problem. No, she had absolutely no clue what we are fighting. Also, the beings that we're fighting are not readable for the doctor. She tried to read them. She tried it several times, but there was absolutely nothing, zero, not even a hint what or who those beings could be. And the third thing, they got into the TARDIS. I mean, she flew the TARDIS away practically in the last second, but they were able to enter the TARDIS. So, if we don't know what we are up against, if the doctor has no clue whatsoever what we are fighting, and the master told us that our life and everything we believe is a lie, he might be right about that. It might not just be like a thing that he says to make her feel bad, but she literally has no clue whatsoever about the beings, about what's happening, about the place where she is right now. Maybe she'll find out in that episode. I really hope she does. But right now, it seems as if there is a universe out there that the Doctor is not familiar with, which is quite exciting, to be honest. Maybe it's a universe that the Master created. Oh my gosh, that might be... Ooh, really? Can we do that? Are we able to create universes? I don't know. I also wrote down, the doctor said, don't trust anyone. She said it to Ryan and Yaz when they were going after this one guy. She's like, don't trust anyone. And then we trusted this one guy, and then turned out to be our downfall. And maybe that's a theme. Don't trust anyone. So I think, who else are we not supposed to trust? Is it only the Master? Or is it everything that we have seen that he did? Maybe it's just a big lie. Maybe it's just a big game. Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's a dream or something we were sucked into and it's not real and we shouldn't trust what we see, what we hear, what we feel. Maybe it's like the Matrix and we're lying in our bed at home and someone connected our heads to this big computer AI and it's all just telling us that what we think we're doing, we're doing. I don't trust anyone anymore. Not anyone, anything. I don't trust no one no more. I developed trust issues watching Doctor Who. Thanks for that. Okay, that said, let's just jump straight into the second episode because I want to find out what the frick is going on. And I am hoping that it is a 3-parter. I am also, but I don't think so. I think it's a 2-parter, also because this episode is like 60 minutes long. Like, what the heck? And also, I am hoping for the Master not disappearing in the end. Like, he can disappear. I want him back for the finale, though. I want him back. I don't want the story to end after this episode. I want it to continue, even if we do get a gap of a few one-off episodes in the middle, or the Daleks or the Cybermen back. Oh my gosh. Maybe they'll come back. Every single time we've seen Missy, she did something with the Cybermen. So they are quite, not linked, but they're... Oh my gosh, and those beings look like persons. No way I figured it out. No way I figured it out. Those are not Cybermen from another universe. No way, that's not possible. No way. Oh my gosh, but they looked like people. And when the one thing talked to the Doctor, Did it sound like a robot? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, if I am up to something and I just... God, this will be so cool. But just remember that every single time Missy was on screen, it was like, oh, by the way, here's a Cyberman, because they're always with me. So, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm excited. Let's get into this, shall we?
Hi.
She talking to herself.
Good. Just talking to myself.
Yeah, to not get crazy. That's a good idea.
Don't panic.
Oh, right. God damn it. Only thinking about the doctor, I completely forgot about this situation, which is not a good situation to be in.
When you're alone, in the unknown, all hope lost.
It's as if the master formed their reality. I mean, look at that. He's playing with them.
I hate being inside livers. People always get so offended. What are you doing in my liver again?
When did that happen? I don't remember that to happen. Hurry.
No way.
Really?
Please be assured all this will pass. I shall be recovered momentarily.
That reminds me immediately of the spaceship that we were on the last time we've seen the master, where he died. Remember the spaceship with all the Amish people that lived there? I don't know if they were Amish, but...
Third, don't panic. Especially you, Graham.
Did we ever escape that spaceship? Maybe that's what the master meant with everything you believe to be true is a lie. We are still in the spaceship. My mind is racing right now. I want to figure this out. Oh. God, those are...
Step away.
Wait. They have like a hat kind of thingy. Does look like Cyberman.
You should have seen me. I was great.
Oh, there he is.
A moment of beauty. We'll all have what we want.
And what is that?
Nothing I can't deal with. I'll drop you at your plane.
You sure about that one? I mean, we're talking about the doctor here.
See the mouse survive inside our revolution.
Oh no, the poor mouse. Leave the mouse alone.
Miss Gordon, are you recovered?
Miss Gordon. He knows her. Okay, so this is her time.
Your apparition just now was impossible. How did you do it?
Yeah, well.
The marvelous apparating man. Lady. Apparating lady. Every time.
You'll get there. One day you'll get there.
I'm going to have to do some tricky smoothing over with the Civil Aviation Authority.
He's not able to smile, is he?
Yeah, without him, no one was still alive.
So let's get moving.
I love them. It's so cool to see that they're able to do stuff even if they're alone, on their own.
And I need to find my way back before...
Ladies and gentlemen, see the incredible
Yeah, he
shrinking
was
device.
talking about how he wanted to deal with the doctor, and this is it. He still makes little figurines of people.
Hands on heads.
Hands on heads!
He's not happy at all.
I've got you anyway.
We do have a grenade in this room.
Call me by my name. How did you end up here?
Well, you'd love to know that one. And you don't.
You don't know?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I bring news from home.
Oh, you do.
Doctor!
What kind of news?
And yet I find myself more than capable.
It's not the grenade, but it's working.
Don't have
Oh, that's the grenade. Oh, bye then. See you soon.
Look up. Your passports have been revoked.
Oh.
Your bank cards are frozen. We have a record of everyone you know.
Okay. He is serious.
So this must be
My
the difference engine.
Oh, you know of it?
I don't. As usual. As usual, I don't have any clue about the people in Doctor Who. Historical figures.
This is the Silver Lady. A revolutionary piece of engineering.
The Silver Lady.
That it was a token of appreciation
The Cybermen
from his master.
are silver too. Just saying.
Long enough for them to send spies and to spread their work and start a plan.
Gosh, she's so clever. Oh, I didn't expect that. But how are you going to survive in that other timeline? I mean, I don't know if that was a good idea.
What if the doctor doesn't come back?
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of that one episode when the Doctor...
We keep going.
That was a Master episode as well.
Get rid of those creatures wherever they are.
When they had to hide because everyone could see them with cameras and all. And they were with Jack, Captain Jack.
Son, you won't hear it often.
They did it again.
The doctor knew him. How come she couldn't recognize him?
Yeah, well, changed faces.
Something called
Regeneration.
regeneration, like a whole body has changed.
Oh my gosh, she's so clever.
And we will ask when we see her again,
She should.
which we will, because she is safe somewhere.
Yeah, she's always safe. In the end, at least.
In a confined space like that, you're having a laugh, ain't you? That wouldn't have been very smart, would it? And besides which, I forgot to read the instructions.
Graham.
But there's no one I'd rather be on the run with.
Aww.
What are those noises?
Where are
1940.
we? And when? Paris.
1943.
43. 3 years apart. That close. Why can't we land in... Oh gosh. Is he Is he a Nazi now? Of course he is. OMG. Oh no. It's not... Oh my... Look at them! I guess we're gonna teleport. Just make sure you're holding hands. Wait, what? Oh, it's really? Look at him. They're actually working. This is hilarious. What? What the frick is going on? Every 5 minutes there's like a scene where I'm like, it throws me off completely. I don't know what this is. Who's that lady?
What? Not going to say anything?
Is that your mom? Grandma? Sister?
I text, I email,
Mom?
I tried to friend you on Facebook and you refused. And trust me, I never use Facebook unless forced.
Yeah, me too. We have something in common, damn it.
What do I have to do to get you to say, well done?
Maybe be a good person?
Well done.
The way she just said that. Oh gosh. He plays the evil guy so well. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my god. The way he looks. I'm afraid I'm sitting in front of the screen. The way he looks at her. You're really hiding under the carpet?
You are a lifesaver.
Where are the bullet holes? In the wood. Maybe we forgot about them.
Ada, wait till you hear about Nor. She's as impressive as you. You grabbing my hand must have thrown us off course. Spat us out here.
Also, it's very strange that we always end up with famous people when we travel in time.
19th century to 20th, it's progress. But the master tracked me down, and now he wants me dead, whereas I am a big fan of being alive.
Are they out there?
I've always wanted to return to Paris.
Oh.
It's not at its best.
No. A few years too early. Or too soon.
Darkness never sustains.
But they always come back.
Even though sometimes it feels like it might.
Yeah, tell me about that. Ooh.
Keep yourself safe. I'm worried they'll come for you. I've got to go.
Wow, they're fast. Look at them. Where's Graham? And where are his shoes?
Sorry, gents, his shoes getting down on the floor.
Don't make me do the old soft shoe shuffle.
How does he make sure he doesn't hurt Ryan or Yaz?
Don't tell him the plan.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away.
Oh. Carried away by power.
The rhythm of two hearts.
Of course. Of course. Oh. Oh, of course. Da, 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 da. But isn't that a letter as well? I don't know about Morse code, but I'd imagine that tipping 4 times might be a letter as well.
You're not the only one who can do classic.
So how are you holding up?
Classic Doctor Who.
Your friends or a hope?
Well, quite good actually, thanks.
No troops. No soldiers. Just us.
As if. As if. The Eiffel Tower? Okay. Okay. At the top of the Eiffel Tower, okay. Could do that.
Painful.
I don't like what you're wearing.
He reminds me of Negan from The Walking Dead.
Think of them as Russia, but bigger. Sleeper agents everywhere, waiting to be activated, amassing information.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. Oh, we're at the right place. And she's not teleported. She just did.
And you, my friends, are 2 steps behind. As usual.
No, we're 2 steps ahead. Always 2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
And I believe in her. What is this contraption she's in?
Oh. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Both of ya. What are you calling?
Oh, must change the ringtone. Since it's a voicemail. Probably just asking if I've had an accident in the last 5 years.
She writing a message.
When did you last go home?
What do you mean?
What's that all about?
I took a trip home.
Uh-huh.
To Gallifrey. Pulverized, burned, nuked. All of the above.
Oh wait, you won't be able to. I just thought I'd let you know before I...
And why would that hurt you? You don't care. Not even for your own kind. Otherwise you wouldn't want to.
Radio operators, very good at sending messages, particularly fake ones.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to hurt the Doctor if they were important for you.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, now you want to talk. Alright. Oh my gosh. This episode gets crazy and crazy every single minute.
That wasn't here last week.
I don't even want to talk because I'm missing something every time I talk. But
Okay, you two, my best secret agents. Time to go lockpicking.
I can't just make this a silent reaction.
This is my way back. to finding my friends
Hopefully.
and saving humanity. This is the plan. See?
No. What is a computer?
She doesn't even know.
Today, I'm here to say thank you.
Wow, the lights. What a shot.
Around the world who've made our achievements possible.
He looks so
To
much
everyone
bigger
who,
than he
over the
actually
years-
is. So much more powerful in that shot.
Total access to your lives. What you buy, where you go, who you text, what you text.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me that we're doing that as well.
And all your mother's maiden names. So thank you for carrying our cameras in your pockets.
This is turning into Black Mirror more and more every single minute.
We told you, of course your lives are private. Of course your data's safe.
Yeah, of course it is.
And you believed us.
I don't.
We can do anything. I can send a text to every device on this planet.
That's why I don't buy anything on Amazon, Temu, Alibaba, Wish.
Humanity is over.
Oh great, what a message to get.
Well, the data tells us we are. We can repurpose. Well, you all can.
Yeah, if you transform into Cybermen. Come on, make them appear. I already know that there was a Cyberman, come on. Please tell me I'm not wrong about that one, because I really want to be right. Did they shoot him?
I've just had the most infuriating 77 years of my life. To live through the 20th century. The places I've escaped from.
Try living through 2024 and 2025.
Conversion and transmission. We're transmitting Kasavan energy around the world all at once.
All of a sudden, this feels like a three-parter. Doctor? It might be great if you came back now. It would be, I mean... And there she is.
What was that? What I keep telling you. Conspiracy.
Planted a virus. If it ever detected the massing of a Kasavan army within its systems, total shutdown. Don't wear it out. That's the trouble with modern technology. You never know when you're being spied upon.
Aw. Did we get teleported to a dark and lonely place? No. I'm so sorry.
Who are they? And are we being replaced?
No.
We've been replaced.
How did you manage to save our lives on a plane?
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, I forgot. Come on!
She didn't do that yet.
You have shut the cockpit doors, haven't you? That's vital. Cockpit doors are designed to be incredibly robust.
Okay. So she did that. Okay. I thought it was some kind of crazy game designed by the master.
Answer me one question.
Clever though.
The fascists, do they win?
Never. Not while with people like you. Computers start with you.
Sweet dreams, Ada Lovelace.
When did you last go home?
Oh, of course, Gallifrey. Without the companions, we just... I mean, yay! We're gonna see Gallifrey again? In this episode? Oh my god, I thought they'd make a cut and we're gonna see it like next week and get a whole new episode. Oh. It wasn't a lie. But we hid it there so that it wouldn't be destroyed. That was the point of did that? If even the master didn't know, who would do that? Daleks?
When I said someone did that, obviously I meant
You.
I did.
Hmm.
Founding fathers of Gallifrey. Everything we were told was a lie.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Built on the lie of the timeless child. It's buried deep in all our memories, in our identity.
Ooh, backstory incoming.
But why would I make it easy for you? It wasn't for me.
Oh, we could have worked together. If you weren't an asshole. Would have been easier for the both of us. Timeless child.
What do you want to know?
Huh? Where do we even start with that one?
The Master was one of my oldest friends. We went very different ways.
You could say that.
Questions?
Yeah, what about the time war?
Can we visit? You home? Another time.
It's a bad time right now, yeah. Just like 1943 Paris. Bad time right now. But then again, was it ever a good time? Ooh. Okay. 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 Whew. It feels as if my brain is completely on overload right now. So much information that got dropped in this episode. So many new questions asked. Not many of them from the last episode answered. Not as much as I would have wanted to be answered regarding the master. I feel tired right now. I feel like empty. I feel as if all energy has left my body. Okay, let's talk about the episode, shall we? It was an interesting episode. I was wrong, and I feel stupid for talking about the Cyberman and thinking that I was right for so many times during the episode. I'm sorry about that. But I thought I was on the right track. God damn it. See, the one time I say something, because I do want to sound clever, so I say what I actually think, and then I'm wrong. And I know that they mentioned their names in the episode, and they weren't Cybermen. But then again, we've had the Cybermen like reappearing in other episodes already, and they were disguised before we could like see them. So I thought it was like kind of the same thing. We all think it's this species, and then it turns out no, it's not this species. They're Cybermen. Yeah, I was wrong about that one, and I'm sorry. I feel stupid. But then again, they sounded and also they looked kind of like Cybermen. So maybe it's not that stupid. And also their connection with the Master in previous series. Well, I love the actor who plays the Master, by the way. He's such a creepy guy. The way he makes those faces when he's angry. Wow. I don't know about his acting skills when he's trying to cry and be sad. I don't know if I'll buy that one. But when he looks angry, that is really cool. Maybe it's because his tears are always fake. Maybe that's why I don't buy it. Because it's always fake. He always pretends to be sad. And then later on it turns out, oh, he was sad about Gallifrey not existing anymore. But he was the reason, like, actually, why it doesn't. So he went there. How did he do that? On his own. Never ever did he do that on his own. And also it's so funny how in the other universe, like the Time War universe of Gallifrey, the Doctor destroyed Gallifrey and killed all of the Time Lords. And then we save it and we bring it to another dimension and hide it. And there comes the other Time Lord who left the planet a few years ago, and he comes back and kills all the Time Lords and destroys the planet. That's some irony, isn't it? So weird. In that one universe, it's this one Time Lord, in the other it's the other one, but the planet has to go. There is no way around that. So, will we get the planet back and revive the Time Lords again? We did it one time and then hide it in another parallel universe. Will we do that? I don't think so. I mean, to be honest, they weren't much help the last time we've been on the planet. I mean, I know we got Clara back. And also we got the second TARDIS, so the planet itself was useful. But the people there, I don't know. I don't think so. I still remember the Peter Doctor sitting in front of his house having dinner, and then the Time Lord's appearing, and he's like so unbothered, and that was super funny. Yeah, I remember that episode when we were on that planet. But what I really like about that storyline is, like I said already, I'm happy for Jodie that she's getting your OG stories of Doctor Who. She's getting the OG antagonists, the OG storylines. We're getting back into the Doctor Who stuff with all of that, and I couldn't be any happier for her, for me, and for all of you, because we're able to watch that, and I love it so much. I like the jumping through the different timelines and meeting famous people. Were those people like real people? I mean, Doctor Who always does that. We meet famous people and they existed in real life and I just don't know them. But those people in this episode, I haven't even heard those names before, ever. So yeah, I think they were real people. Doctor Who always does that. And also the Doctor mentioned what they did for humanity. So I guess they're real, or they have been real. What I also loved so much about the episode was our trio and how they kind of survived without the Doctor. And the shoes, wow, what a funny idea. I love that gimmick. It was super cool, and giving them to Graham was a real deal because it was just hilarious to watch him do that. And the power that they felt because of those gimmicks. So cool. I like how they can handle situations even if they are alone, and we know that with other companions already. When the Doctor wasn't there and, for example, Clara had to be on her own, or Amy and Rory, even Amy alone, they were always able to keep up and to survive and to figure out what's going on and get out of the situation alive. But I think that they had more backstory to all of that. Because those three, we've had like a whole series already and they know absolutely nothing about the Doctor. They just now started asking questions. They don't even know how regenerations work, which, I have to be honest here, many companions didn't really know that before it actually happened. They were told like, yeah, there's this regeneration and it could change bodies, but what it actually meant, they weren't explained, some of them. But there is hope that we are getting even more backstory, and also our trio is going to find out about the Doctor because Gallifrey was put in the middle of this ending of the episode. They're like, this story is over now, we're gonna cut it here. This is exactly what I've predicted. So I got one thing right. I said I do want the Master to stay, but just go away for a few episodes and then come back for the finale. So we open up that storyline. It's about Gallifrey. It's about the Master destroying Gallifrey. We gotta try and save them. I don't know. Or at least we gotta do something about the Master. But if they're all dead already, I mean, the Doctor won't kill him, will she? Doctor doesn't want to kill. I guess we're gonna try to redo what the Master did. I'm really curious what we're gonna do about all of that. Because if we can't redo what the Master did and we can't bring them back, what are we going to do with the Master? Are we going to like find a prison for him where he can't escape? Also, we didn't get an explanation for where he went in the first place and why he did come back and how he did come back. How did he survive? No explanation at all, if I didn't miss it. So there are a lot of new questions and old questions that didn't get any answer, which I like, because it means we're gonna get back to that storyline. I just wonder how we're gonna start next episode, because now the Doctor said it's not the time yet to go back to the planet, but then again, would she really be able to get on some planets somewhere in time have a one-off storyline when all of that is going on in the background. Because in reality, if this were reality, we would have to think about what is the Master going to do in the meantime. We have to stop him. So we can't just do something else and just let it be, if you know what I mean, right? Also, the Doctor wouldn't, like, she couldn't stop thinking about what happened and just do something else. So maybe we are not going to get into another story next week. I don't know about that one. I'm really curious though. I would really love to get like a story with non-important antagonists, but focusing on our group and the Doctor telling her story, talking about the big time war. I mean, we have to tell them, right? If we're gonna go back to Gallifrey, which I think we're gonna do in the finale, we're gonna have to tell our people, right? Because that, like, the bit that she told them right now, that wasn't much. That was just the start, like a small part of the start. So we will have to tell them the whole thing. Otherwise, they put themselves in danger. And also, I'm so curious that if she does that, how are they gonna react? How are they gonna react? Are they gonna abandon her? So many questions and so little answers. Okay, everyone. Since my head can't really think right now because I'm really, really tired and I gotta like turn my head off. We're gonna go to the IMDb rating right now. Okay, the title of the episode is Spyfall Part 2, and my rating for the episode is gonna be not as good as the episode of the first part, which I know what I said last week. And usually it's like that. The second episode most of the time is better than the first one. But I think with this episode, it was the other way around. And I can't pinpoint it right now. I can't pinpoint it. It's just a feeling. But the building up of last week felt much more intriguing than the actual execution of what we've seen this week. I think I am missing, I'm missing I mean, there was this twist at the end with Gallifrey and all, and the foreshadowing. That was cool. But the solution to the actual problem within the episode, I don't know if I really like that. Was unspectacular for what was built up last week. A little unspectacular. Because the Doctor just appeared and was just like, anyways, I figured it out and you're beat now. Go home. I don't know, a little unsatisfying, but I think the reason for that is because we are going to get the big fight in upcoming episodes. I don't want to say finale because I don't know. We might get there even earlier. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. So this episode was still great, though. Don't get me wrong here. It was just like, it wasn't as good as last week's episode. So I'd give it an 8.7. Yeah, that's my rating for the episode. Don't be disappointed, please. Like I said, I can't pinpoint it. It's just a feeling. And it might change while I edit the episode. Maybe it's because I'm tired right now. I don't think so, though. It's just like I said, the ending wasn't as spectacular as I thought it would be. Okay, so let's see what the rating of IMDb says. Do we even want to know? Yeah. Okay, what's the picture gonna be? Oh, haha. Also, that was such a cool scene where she was by herself, talking to herself, having a conversation. So she never feels alone. She's just like, oh, there's nobody there but me, so I'm just gonna talk to myself. I don't care. That was super funny. Also, she was in the head of that person, which I would have never guessed. So weird. Oh, and by the way, I am not going to talk about Nazis again. Doctor Who does this way too often. In those last, I don't know how many episodes. Over and over again, it's the same topic. And I usually talk about it and I usually pick it up in my review. But at the moment, I don't feel like I do want to talk about that kind of stuff. I'm just fed up with it at the moment. And I do want to just remain sane, if you get what I mean. So I Just there are days where I just want to avoid the topic. So I'm not going to talk about it today because I really don't feel like it. Maybe that's also a part of what threw me off the episode, because it's like, usually it's not the fault of the episode, because usually I see that and I'm like, okay, it's just a part of a story. But nowadays I feel like I'm having so much of this topic in my usual life. I want to escape into Doctor Who. Please give me an escape and don't mirror the real world to me. If you know what I mean. Okay, everyone, I hope you had a fun time watching Doctor Who with me. I'll be there next Saturday. We're gonna watch the next episode, and I'm really excited for what we're getting ourselves into, because I have no clue how we're gonna continue after this storyline. I'll see each and every single one of you out there. Have a nice day. Bye!